Welcome back to the show, everybody. Blade Arcus Rebellion from Shining? Wow. Who? Let Uncle Triple explain something to you. Blade Arcus from Shining. Well, wait a minute. Okay. How do I say this? We are talking about a video game that took 3 revisions to get correct, because the first one was middling next to bad. The improvement made the game playable, and then the final version added enough characters, which all the other versions are based off of, and then reverted back to the arcade later. So here we are also talking about a video game that did bricks. Literally bricks, as in no one bought the video game. Now, I have no idea about Steam sales. I know the game, when it first came out, like the original Blade Arcus, was getting a whole bunch of play. Then, once people figured out they didn't like this game, before the first revision, people just stopped playing it altogether. Then it came out on a PS4 and PS3 and didn't sell much at all. Then came a Steam version that was translated in English, but only with Steam. But it was the only version that had online that you could play in your own home. For us to get another revision, which took the stuff from all those other games, brought it back to the arcade version, and now we have a sequel no one was looking for. Now, I'm not saying no one was looking for that sequel, because I am someone who loved the hell out of Blade Arcus and thought that while all of its improvements made it a great game, that there were things that could make it better. Maybe Rebellion from Shining is that. I'm not sure. But this is like mega mad out of nowhere. Now, here's what I know and understand about what it is we're about to get into. Now, all the new characters that they feature so far are from Shining Resonance Refrain. So, I'm like, this really technically isn't a tie-in to a PS3 remake. So, I don't know about that either. This is just very confusing. Very confusing, but we gonna work it all out. Don't worry about that. I'm a little confused when I saw this in my YouTube feed last night. Like, as much as I appreciate more Blade Arcus from Shining, I'm kind of like, why? Like, I really didn't think that after, again, like the whole magical story we just went through, why Sega would pick this back up. Like, yeah, Shining Resonance Refrain just recently came out on PS4. I don't see how having those characters in this game really changes unless they finna do something mad and major with this game that sets up her and sets it apart from the original Blade Arcus from Shining. But we'll just have to let trailers and other things that I found about the game speak for themselves. Speaking of trailers, bring me super duper motherfucking magic box! Super duper motherfucking magic box. Yeah, super duper motherfucking magic box. You know what it is. So, we are going to watch this trailer, and after we watch this trailer, I got some new tech I want to try. You know what I'm saying? Some new tech that I just discovered the work can do, so we can get in it. So, now activating Blade Arcus Rebellion from Shining.exe. Okay, so yeah, everybody, like, I'm wondering why they count Sonya as a new character. That's kind of weird. Like, Sonya was the only character from Shining Resonance who was in Blade Arcus as a bonus character. So it's kind of weird now that they're sitting up here treating her like she's this brand new character when she's not. Well, I can see your technicality of how you wish to treat her as a playable character, but we'll get into that. But, oh, another one of these boxes I gotta buy? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. We got a soundtrack and we got a novel CD. Not bad. Ooh, pictures. I wonder if this gonna have a crystal too. Ooh, March the 14th of next year coming out on the Quad and the Switch Select. Okay, I'm with you. Sega. You can get this out of the script now. Okay. Thank you very much. So I did a lot lot of talking through that trailer because I have a lot of questions that trailer kind of sort of answered. It's good to know that Sega's about to get more of my money in another limited edition version of a video game that I don't need but just want to own. So there's that. So is wondering if this one gonna have a Crystal 2. That should be a question that'll probably be answered at some point later. Now, the things that I didn't talk about in that trailer are things we are about to get into now because I knew this was coming. Like I knew this because I don't get on videos all the time. I know I'm the best improv dude in the game. I got the game on lockdown. But sometimes planning is good. And in this instance, we have planning. So I want to introduce y'all to a new friend of mine. Bring me super duper throwback motherfucking magic box! Super duper throwback magic box. Cause see, we got pictures now. We picture gang now. We got pictures. These are all the scans from this week's Famitsu. So I figured we could take a look at these together. As we have the first picture of this scan, we have Kirika, and of course we have Pyron here, who is this game's poster girl, and also you can find her in various states of undress in the mini statues for this video, for the prequel game that you can buy. If that's what you want to do, you may want to do that. Not sure if that's how you get down, but I'm just letting you know, this is what that is. Next slide, please. Oh, there's more Kirika, and there's Shining Resonance main character Yuma, who can turn into a big giant fuck you dragon. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not he has a move that turns him into a big giant fuck you dragon. I'm going to lean towards yes, because that's a very, very integral part of what Shining Resonance is actually about. Go play Shining Resonance Refrain. This is your reminder to do that. Great RPG. Moving right along. We got Sonya, who again I talked about in the trailer, and also just on some fun journalism shit. You can really tell no one played this game at all. Nobody played this game because all the news that I read about it sits up here and they treat Sonya like a new character, and Sonya isn't a new character. I ain't trying to put people on blast or anything, but I know somebody who didn't know that Sonya was re-released for free a couple of years ago after the game came out, so that people could download the character who weren't able to get her as a first print bonus in the PS4 version of Blade Arcus from China and the PS3 version as well. So there's that. So none of this really surprises me that people sitting up here thinking Sonya's a new character in this game when she indeedly is not. So there's that. And there's Rena for some reason, because Rena best, you know what I'm saying? That's another story for Shining Resonance when we actually get around to playing it here on this channel. Next slide, please. We've got Excella, the streets favorite waifu. Don't ask. Excella and Zest are very important for reasons we shouldn't get into now. Just trust me on that. Just understand and know that they didn't used to play an important role in Shining Resonance, but in Shining Resonance Refrain, they get upgraded to playable characters. So, you know what I'm saying? You've got that too. So, enjoy that. It's important. Oh, one more slide, please. If you wanted more Pyron Wong in your life, here you are. This is the game's key art that just came out yesterday. So, here's this key art, so please feel free to ogle this video game character. Just feel free. I'm giving you the opportunity to ogle this video game character, because Uncle Triple ain't gonna judge. Not at all. No. Not Uncle Triple. Uncle Triple never judge. I don't do that. But yeah. So, let's run through these slides one more time, because I enjoy, you know what I'm saying, playing around with super duper throwback motherfucking magic box. This is a scan. There's Kirika. There's Pyron Wong. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know. We have one Yumika Ilburn at the top, and we've got Kirika Toa Alma on the bottom right there, just so you know who these characters are, so when you go play Shine the Resonance, you know who the hell you playing is. We got Sonya Blanche, who is not a new character in this video game, by the way, internet, do your fucking homework, and Miss Rena Mayfield, just so you know you're keeping up. And of course, We've got Zest Graham at the bottom and Excelinor Aura at the top. So you know who your waifus and your husbandos are. So you giving your proper due to what it is and more of ogling this character because that's what you want to do. Glad I could help. Bring it back to me, please. Thank you. So, what have we learned here today, children? You learned Uncle Triple was very confused why this is even a thing. That even given how much I enjoyed Blade Arcus from Shining, I know there weren't a lot of people like me that enjoyed Blade Arcus for Shining, that it took 3 revisions to get the game in a playable state. Now, again, this is when it comes to anything before I copped the PS4 version day one, is that all I had was all the match footage I was uploading and reviewing when Blade Arcus from Shining came out. The game looked a mess. From what I heard from various Japanese message boards and things like that, that the game played hella sluggish, and it took those updates that it took that it had. You had update PS4, you had update PS4, PS3, update, release, and then what the Steam version is now, which is the final realized version of Blade Arcus from Shining, which you should probably go buy, by the way. You know what? Hold up. Nah, I gotta know now, since I'm on this wave. Let me see. Blade Arcus. Steve. Okay, is this on sale this week? Because everything is on sale for some reason this week. So, okay. Alright, you know what? Detour. Bring me Google motherfucking Chrome, bitches! Google motherfucking Chrome, bitches. As you see, right here, 60% off. Blade Arcus from Shining Battle Arena. Right there. $11 and how much is that? $11.99. So there's that. So just so you know, that's there, right there for you. Just if you want to play some Blade Arcus from Shining, you can get in on the only version you don't have to import for $12. Never say Uncle Triple helped you. Please bring it back to me. Hello. So Blade Arcus Rebellion from Shining. I will be keeping an eye on this, trying to figure out what's really good. Given what things are, if you try and play this shit on March the 14th, you better get them import bucks ready, because I don't know if Dekiga gonna come say that ass again. I don't know about that, bruh. I don't know if they're gonna come say that ass again. Here's the one thing you should know, though, just so you know. The PS4 and the Steam and the Switch version will have online, which the PS4 and PS3 version of Blade Arcus from Shining lacks for some reason. And from what people say, that killed a lot of what kept people in the game, because it was hard to get people to play locally with you, so you could play online with like-minded folks. And they say a lot of that killed that whole buzz about what that game was about. So it was good to at least to know that that they could set up and correct what was wrong with that glaring oversight for people who care about that sort of thing. Regardless of this, we've got more show for you. So, we live in a world where there's a sequel to Blade Arcus, and I'm like, hell yeah. Good days, folks. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna be back on the mic again, so let me say it. Enjoy your holidays, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't need to use the holidays as an excuse to get with your people. Every day should be an opportunity to tell people that you love them, that you care about them, that you miss them, that you need them. Whatever it is that those people mean to you, do not ever be shy to let somebody know who you care about, how you really feel about them, and that you care about them, and that you're there for them, to make sure that they know that you work being there for them. Helping me, help you, help your motherfucking self. A triple to G.O.D. State. And save me a plate, because I'll be at your house later. Look, sit back, relax. No, get these fingers in the can. No, hold on. Let me do this. Because I got to get y'all ready. Sit back, relax, stay tuned. You know I'm the one and the young little triple to G.O.D., a.k.a. Yo Uncle Triple, baby. And we live right here on Team G.O.Ref TV. And we've got more show for you right after these commercial messages. No, I'm serious. I was serious as fuck about that play shit. I will be at your house later. And if you ain't got none of that green bean casserole for your boy, you ain't got that ham, you ain't got that stuff, and you ain't got that cranberry sauce, it's gonna be problems. You don't want problems with me. No, I'm kidding, y'all. Enjoy your Thanksgiving if I don't see y'all later, but I got a feeling that you just might. Regardless of that, more show after these commercial messages.